Hi everyone, I'm Denise Roberts and welcome to The Pulse. Prince George's County began accepting applications for the $50 million Economic Development Incentive Fund on March 1 of 2012. Today we will find out who has been able to benefit, how much of the money is left to date, and how successful the program has proven to be. If you want to learn how to get your customers to keep coming back, it's simple. Never give your customers less than 100%. We're going to show you some ways to provide excellent customer service that outshines your competitors. And speaking of customer service, the feature for today's You're On segment is no stranger to the county. He is Prince George's County homegrown and a business franchise owner of a company whose customer service is known to surpass expectations all over the country. All of this coming up next on The Pulse. Our first guest is Assistant Deputy Chief Administrative Officer for Economic Development and Public Infrastructure, David Iannucci. Welcome, David.
Well, hello.
One of the first things that County Executive Baker did when he first got in office was put the EDI fund in place. What is the purpose of the Economic Development Incentive Fund?
It was and is to put capital out on the streets in Prince George's County so that Prince George's County businesses and residents can grow here, can expand here, can hire more workers, and contribute to the county's tax base and our overall revenue structure so we have a stronger, better county.
Okay, and the program is about awards, grants, and loans, right?
Primarily about loans, like a bank would, but we're going to try to be maybe a little more helpful, a little more flexible than a bank would. In some cases, what we call conditional loans. Some people might think of them as grants to provide an incentive for a company maybe to move to Prince George's County or to consider a major expansion opportunity.
Okay, and who has benefited from the fund so far? Are any of these businesses small and minority firms?
The majority of them are. So far, there are 22 deals that have been approved by the County Executive's Office and by the County Council. That is about $17 million that has been committed. That $17 million has leveraged and will leverage $307 million in investment in Prince George's County. About 3,000 jobs are affected. Half of them jobs that we've held on to that might have left the county, and the other half new jobs that are being created in the county. And of those 22 deals, 13 of them were minority businesses, are minority businesses, and about the same number, 13 of them are small businesses. So a major emphasis is on the small, local, minority business community.
Okay. How many awards has the EDI fund made so far?
22 altogether, and we have a healthy pipeline. We have another dozen or 2 dozen so working through there, but 22 have made it through the process so far.
How do local, small, minority firms get access to the funding from this program?
The main entry place for applications is the Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation, located in Largo, 1801 McCormick. They have a website, pgcedc.org, I hope it's org, and you can call there and they'd be happy to talk to applicants, to talk to you to understand if that program works or if other programs that the county runs in the Financial Services Corporation, FSC First. They also have lending programs, and the two work together very seamlessly. If it's not the EDI fund, maybe there's another lending program we can connect you to.
How much of the fund, or how much of the money is left in the fund?
Of the $50 million there so far, about $17 or $18 million has been committed, and so that means we have well over $30 million. Now that's supposed to be a multiple year commitment. The $50 million was to fund about 7 or 8 years of activity. We're in about the 3rd year, and so there's plenty of funds available. Come and talk to the Economic Development Corporation. Let us hear what your needs are if you're a small minority business. Let's see how we can help you.
Now, when the fund first began, it was a pilot program, right? And
we jumped right off the bridge and started the whole program from the beginning. It's a program that other counties had run. I had actually run a similar program in Baltimore County, and so we started, as you said, on March. We were really kind of fully operational on July 1st of 2012. So we're about 2.5 years into it so far.
Okay. Thank you again for joining us, David Iannucci.
Thank you.
Hopefully you'll be able to come back on the show and tell us a little bit more what happens next.
Happy to do that.
All right. Thank you again. Don't go away. We will be right back.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
Let's live at the beach.
Let's golf every day.
How about a trip?
Season baseball tickets?
Sounds like you're planning for retirement.
Hey, Savings Man.
Are you saving enough?
We are, thanks to the easy ballpark estimate worksheet at choosetosave.org.
Hope you're saving for health insurance.
Absolutely, because health insurance is important. Thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org and get your ballpark estimate today.
You may have heard the saying, customer service is not a department, it's everyone's job. In today's competitive environment, this is truer than ever, especially in Prince George's County. Successful franchise business owner Keith Singletary owns not one, but 2 Chick-fil-A's in Prince George's County, and he believes the rise and fall of any business is determined by the level of leadership, community involvement, how you treat your employees, and great customer service.
If you're going to be in business and you want to be in business for a length of time, customer service, I believe, is the foundation. We're trying to go beyond customer service, hospitality. Customer service is yes ma'am, yes sir. Hospitality means I call you by your name. I know what you want when you come into the restaurant. So we're trying to take that to that level. I believe that when you give back, you also receive in return. I serve my team serves our guests. We serve schools, churches, businesses in the area. And so as they deposit money here, part of our responsibility is to be able to deposit back in the community. I'm not going to tell you to do something and then I do the exact opposite. I'm going to model what I expect. And so it starts at the top. They've got to see me coming in excited, enthusiastic, with a smile, having eye contact with them. So all of those things have got to be present in me before I can have them do it. Everybody doing all right? Good morning, sir. How we doing? We've been taken care of? Great, great. I grew up in Landover. I am a product of Prince George's County school systems. Graduated from Duval Senior High School in '78, Go Tigers. And so to be able to have a business here in the community where I grew up in was really exciting. It was really passionate for me because I wanted to provide opportunities for those kids in my neighborhood.
Michaela. When I came back from Iraq, I became pregnant and ended up homeless. Counselors helped us apply for VA supportive housing. I got help from VA, and now I'm on a mission to share these resources. Call 877-424-3838.
There's no real secret to getting repeat customers. All you need to do is provide excellent customer service. Our next guest is Denise Ware of the Hospitality and Tourism Institute at Prince George's Community College, who will talk about the kind of customer service that exceeds your customers' expectations and outshines your competitors. Denise, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I know you've got this new component to the hospitality program, customer service.
Yes. We're really excited about it because it's so vital that we really extend that customer service throughout the county. And so we want to make sure that our community is ready to serve.
Why is customer service so important for businesses when it comes to getting repeat customers?
It is the heartbeat of your business. Just like with anything, if you don't extend yourself to be available and to be open for your customers, you're not going to be successful. So it's very vital.
What are some ways that businesses can improve on in customer service to increase that customer experience for people here?
There are really 5 top things that businesses can do, and really they should really be engaging from the beginning to end and really being there for their customer. They should really be listening to their customer, because a lot of times we make assumptions without really listening to what their needs are and what they're really speaking to us about. And they should really make sure they don't overpromise and underdeliver.
Okay.
And a lot of times we'll say, yes, we can, and something may not be available, and then you're creating a lack of trust with your customer when things of that nature happen. And making sure that you really let your customers see your heart and know that you're there for them, and really learning to apologize. And not just saying, oh, I'm sorry. No, let them know that you mean it, that you want to correct what is wrong.
Okay. Is customer service a problem in Prince George's County?
It has been something that we've been struggling with in the county. We hear it every time we go to different establishments, and people are like, oh, I wish they had better customer service. But it's something that we as a community in the county can really recover if we make an effort in all partnerships.
How do you think we got there?
I think we just took people for granted. You know, I think we just taking one another. We're so technology that we forget that we still have to communicate from the heart and being that human one-on-one contact, and really just teaching it in the high schools and middle schools.
Are the rules for customer service only for restaurants, retail, you know, the service industry, when there's so many other types of businesses?
No, not at all. Customer service is the ability to serve one another and to be honest about it. So if you go to the motor vehicle, if you do any other government agencies, you want to make sure that that person is engaging, because again, everyone has a story. You don't know what they're dealing with, so we have to make ourselves available.
When you think of customer service, where does it all begin?
It begins from the individual, that is the internal customer, and also the external customer. And we have to be able to engage in management with both.
Why did you feel it necessary to, you know, create this program, this part of the program in the Hospitality Institute?
It is vital. I mean, the hospitality means to serve, so we get it in the hospitality industry, but one of the things that we have to make sure is we're teaching it, but we have to live it. And we wanted to make sure that our young adults and also older adults have the opportunity to keep the employment in the county without having to go out, and also that the businesses have an opportunity to keep their dollars in the county. Because what happens, people go somewhere else where they feel like they can get the service that they deserve.
Do the same rules for customer service apply for government contractors?
Yes, without a doubt, because remember, you still have to make sure that you are engaging with whoever you're doing that business with, because they don't want to feel like you just, okay, you're taking my business, but you're not engaged with me. You're not connected to me. It's all about connection.
Okay. Just really quickly, how many students do you have in your program now, and are they really all about staying here and keeping it in Prince George's County?
We have close to over 400 students in our hospitality and culinary program, and they are committed, because one of the things that we make sure that we teach the students as well is about brand. They are a brand. They're representing themselves, just like our parents told us, when you go out there, you're representing me. They're representing themselves as well as the community college and their families as well.
All right, Denise Ware from Prince George's Community College, thank you for being here. We're going to have you back on in a few months.
Oh, thank you, Denise, for having me.
Thank you for joining us today. If you like the show and want to know who's going to be our next guest or company profile, head on over to our website at diversity.mypgc.us. That's also where you'll find the latest edition of the Pulse magazine. You can follow us on Twitter at PGC Diversity. We're also on Facebook and Google+, and you can visit our YouTube channel, The Pulse TV. If you need advice for your business or your next project and you want the answers from business experts, you can submit those questions on our website or tweet us at PGC Diversity. And we'll have those answers for you in a new segment on our next show. I'm Denise Roberts, and remember, Prince George's County's business is connecting your business to success.